What's happening, guys? We are back here again today for another video on our Audi RS3 series. As you guys can tell from the title of the video, it's about that time. We're going to be revealing some fresh parts that have just come in for the Project RS3. So without further ado, let's get into another unboxing. All right, so as you can see here, we've got a pretty hefty sized box. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Well, I can tell you, I definitely wasn't expecting this. Look at that right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is beautiful. We've got a CTS turbo intercooler for the RS3, and this one actually looks like been upgraded to the coated black version, which I'm really liking the look of. So looking pretty good so far, guys, from CTS. Again, I'm pretty surprised to pick up the anodized black version. I think this definitely adds a nice stealthy touch. So I'm certainly looking forward to that. Now, most of you guys probably know, if you're a long-time performance modification enthusiast, an intercooler is a fantastic way to keep your charge air temperatures low so you can maximize performance gains and prevent yourself from losing power due to heat soak. So any stage 1, stage 2 car, I would definitely say if you want to get the most out of it, definitely make sure to pick up an aftermarket intercooler. And moving on to our next unboxing. Fortunately, this package is a little bit lighter. Tell you guys, there's just something about just a nice, relaxing garage unboxing experience, man. Kind of takes me back to some of the early days of the channel. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, this is definitely something I'm looking forward to for quite some time. Oh, there we go. There it is, guys. CTS Turbo downpipe for the RS3. As you guys know, downpipes are always something us car people can look forward to. You want to open up that exhaust. Looking at going forward with stage 2 software, you want to get that nice, deep, aggressive sound from the 5-cylinder Daza. This is definitely going to be an essential component. Now, right off the bat, one thing I'm going to comment on is one of the specific reasons why I went with this particular downpipe is I really like the fact that we have this nice, sturdy cast inlet portion. I have seen some other brands produce different types of downpipes where sometimes you'll have basically like multiple, like individually welded sections. And just from experience, just kind of working with a lot of different cars, whether it be my own or customers' cars, working in different repair facilities, with high stressful conditions, aggressive driving, high temperatures, all those kind of factors, a lot of times you can see these welds will crack and fail on a lot of downpipes. So again, looking at the design configuration, I do prefer the cast inlet. Now looking at the welds on this one though, I mean, you can see on this downpipe, these welds look pretty clean to me. And I'm pretty happy about that, especially considering the price. I should also mention, guys, full transparency, all of these performance parts were purchased by myself. This is not a sponsored video. This really nice flex pipe section as well. You can see this one is consistent with how the factory downpipe is. It's got the dual flange design. I know some of them will often go into like one larger diameter pipe, but this one is consistent with how the factory pipe would be, where it's, you know, one single pipe going into 2 smaller pipes. Now looking at the entirety of the RS3 exhaust system, obviously you've got your massive factory downpipe, which has a very dense restrictive catalyst. Then from there, obviously looking further down the system, you have 2 secondary cats. You also have 2 small resonators built into the catback section. Then obviously you have a large suitcase muffler. Now, in my experience, guys, I've always found that the nice thing about doing a setup like this is if you have an RS3, you obviously have a really nice, aggressive factory exhaust system, having the sport exhaust. So I don't really feel like it's necessary to drop several $1,000s on a complete exhaust when you have a really good system out of the box. So an aftermarket downpipe, you still have 2 secondary cats, keep the smell down, keep the raspiness under control. So this is gonna be a really nice happy medium, working with the best of both worlds. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on today's unboxing video. We've got a lot of exciting projects. We definitely plan on some installations coming up here very soon. So guys, we've successfully fast traveled into the future. I do have good news to report. Everything has gone well with our CTS Turbo intercooler installation fitment. Was definitely clean, on point. Did not run into any issues during the installation, which is good news. definitely pretty satisfied overall. Great value, great results. Car pulls consistent, as strong as you would expect. Definitely looking forward to the next phase, moving on to downpipe installation so we can look at going stage 2. Something else I would like to mention as well, you guys might have seen in a recent video talking about a couple other minor upgrades, one being a polyurethane dog bone mount insert, as well as a K&N drop-in filter. Got those installed as well. Again, pretty straightforward, nothing too exciting, but definitely can appreciate some more crisp responsiveness from the DSG with the dog bone insert. You guys have probably seen like the contrast between the factory intercooler compared to aftermarket intercoolers, and you can really see, I mean, it is an absolute world of a difference. Factory intercooler definitely looking quite sad and pitiful compared to the aftermarket unit. So again, excellent value, pretty well satisfied overall with our upgrade. Something else I will cover as well in relation to the intercooler upgrade. A lot of people will ask if the intercooler is really going to be something that will increase performance. Should you expect any difference in performance or drivability? To give you guys a little bit more real world perspective, the biggest thing to keep in mind, guys, with the aftermarket intercooler upgrade, it's not really going to net you any feelable power per se. It's just the main focus again is reducing charge air temperature, maximizing efficiency, and preventing the vehicle from losing power due to heat soak. So if you got a hot summer day, you're doing pulls back to back, maybe you're gonna be doing a dyno day, which be sure to stay tuned. We'll definitely be doing some dyno runs on the RS3. And you wanna make sure you have that consistency. You're not gonna be losing power due to rising temperatures. Nothing worse than losing power from, back-to-back pulls, suffering dramatic loss due to heat soak. So again, it's definitely something that is going to provide the confidence and the consistency with the RS3. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today, guys. Just wanna provide you all a brief recap with these bolt-on upgrades. Thank you guys so much for checking out today's video. All applicable links will be in the description box down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. It's got some power to it, man, no doubt about that.